Welcome back to CosySpace Living, your cozy corner on the internet for smart, stylish apartment ideas. If you're new here, we focus on transforming small spaces into beautiful, functional havens. Today's video is all about turning a tiny apartment with zero closet space into a bold, maximalist dream come true. If you've ever felt like your apartment is too small to express your big personality, this episode is for you. We'll show you how to embrace color, pattern, and statement decor without sacrificing function. No closet? No problem. We've got solutions that are clever, creative, and chic. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your favorite design hack from this video. Your support keeps CosySpace Living thriving and helps us bring you even more tips for living large in small spaces. Maximalism isn't about clutter. It's about intention, layering, and telling your story through decor. In a small space, maximalism can feel even more impactful because every corner becomes a canvas. The key is to embrace abundance without chaos. Choose pieces that speak to you, combine styles, and don't be afraid of color or texture. Maximalism is personal, playful, and perfectly suited for a no-closet apartment. We're going to layer your space with personality, using every wall and surface as an opportunity. You'll learn how to curate collections and style them with purpose, even in 400 square feet. No closet? Think of it as freedom, not a limitation. Without a built-in closet, you're free to create storage solutions that are more stylish and tailored to your lifestyle. Freestanding wardrobes, garment racks, and even open shelving can become sculptural and aesthetic with the right approach. We'll show you how to turn necessity into a design statement. This is your opportunity to showcase your fashion sense while doubling your clothing storage as decor. Imagine a curated clothing rack with color-coded outfits that reflect your vibe. Start by choosing a bold, cohesive color palette. Think jewel tones, rich earth hues, or playful pastels, whatever reflects your personality. Color grounds a maximalist space and gives you a visual rhythm to follow. When every item doesn't match but follows the palette, your space will feel intentional, not overwhelming. Consider painting a feature wall or even your ceiling to create depth. Don't be afraid to go dark or dramatic. It can make a small space feel luxurious rather than cramped. Pattern mixing is essential in maximalism. Stripes, florals, geometrics, when done right, they can harmonize beautifully in one space. The trick is to vary the scale. Pair a large floral wallpaper with a small checkered rug or dotted cushions. Keep your color palette consistent to tie it all together. Try layering patterns with textiles, curtains, throws, bedding, so you can switch them out seasonally or as your tastes change. It's high impact without a big commitment. When you lack closet space, every piece of furniture should pull double duty. Go for sofas with hidden compartments, ottomans that open up, or beds with built-in drawers. statement furniture that reflects your style: tufted velvet, wrought tan textures, or modern lacquered finishes. Let form meet function. Even a bar cart or sideboard can serve as extra storage while adding a luxe look. It's about choosing furniture that earns its floor space in more ways than one. Open clothing racks can be more than just practical, they're design moments. Style them with intention to turn them into focal points in your room. Use matching hangers, color coordinate your garments, and add hanging plants or lights around the rack to blend fashion and function. You can even switch out your wardrobe seasonally, treating your rack like an art display that evolves throughout the year. Maximalist spaces glow best with layered lighting. Think ceiling lights, floor lamps, string lights, and candles. Lighting can define zones within your space and add cozy dimension. In a small area, this can make the space feel larger and more dynamic. Look for unique lamp bases or vintage chandeliers that become statement pieces in themselves. Remember, function meets personality. Mirrors are a small space superhero. They bounce light, open up the room visually, and can even serve as dramatic wall art. Choose ornate frames or multiple small mirrors in an eclectic arrangement. Lean tall mirrors against a wall to add height. In a maximalist space, mirrors can be playful, elegant, or quirky. Just make sure they reflect your style. Books and magazines aren't just for reading, they're decor gold. Stack them, sort by color, or use them as pedestals for candles and plants. Books tell your story. In a maximalist apartment, they become layers of texture, color, and personality. Try wall-mounted bookshelves or vertical stacking to save floor space. Go from cluttered to curated in one afternoon. Maximalism embraces art in all forms, framed, unframed, sculptural, or DIY. Create gallery walls that mix photography, paintings, and textile. Don't stop at eye level. Consider hanging mobiles, painted ceilings, or attaching art to shelves and furniture. The more personalized your art, the better. Feature your own photography, vintage finds, or pieces from local artists. Plants bring energy, color, and movement into a maximalist space. They're essential, not optional. Layer different types tall, trailing, and small, using stands, shelves, or ceiling hooks. Add personality with bold planter. Even faux plants work when you style them well. Go for abundance, a jungle feel, to amplify that maximalist vibe. Use vertical space for open shelving, pegboards, or decorative hooks. The walls are your secret weapon. Display hats, jewelry, scarves, or handbags in a way that feels like a boutique. Turn storage into sculpture. Layer shelves with both storage baskets and decor items to maintain balance between practicality and beauty. Rugs add warmth, color, and zone definition, perfect for small apartments. But why stop at one? Layer them. Try a neutral jute base with a bolder patterned rug on top, or mix patterns for an eclectic, boho feel. Layered rugs also add texture and depth to the room, making your floor space feel more dynamic. Carve out corners for reading, journaling, or meditation. Use floor cushions, poofs, or a cozy chair with a bold throw. Use lighting and art to define the space. A small corner can feel like a room of its own. These nooks make your apartment feel more spacious by adding purpose to underused area. A gallery wall is Maximalism 101. Mix frames, mediums, and subjects. There are no rules. Use templates or go freestyle. The key is keeping the spacing intentional so it looks collected, not chaotic. Add dimension with shadow boxes, neon signs, or wall-mounted sculptures. Make it your visual diary. Storage doesn't have to be ugly. Choose bins and boxes in bold prints or luxe textures like velvet or leather. Stack them on open shelves or under your bed to keep your essentials accessible but out of sight. Use labels or color-coded systems to make staying organized easy and stylish. Floating shelves keep the floor clear while giving you display space for your treasure. Group items by theme or color for a visually cohesive look. Layer in small plants, books, candles, or framed photos. Vary shelf heights and materials to add more dimension and intrigue to your vertical space. Use low-profile storage bins, vintage trunks, or rolling drawers under the bed for seasonal items or linen. If your bed frame is low, consider risers to gain more space, and then drape a stylish bed skirt or use fitted linen. Out of sight doesn't mean out of style. Choose storage containers that feel like part of your aesthetic. Turn a ladder into a blanket rack, a bar cart into a side table, or a vintage suitcase into a nightstand. Maximalism loves the unexpected. Repurposing adds charm and originality while solving storage and decor challenges. These pieces often become conversation starters, adding both beauty and a story to your home. To keep maximalism from becoming chaos, repeat colors, shapes, and textures throughout your space. Group-like items, use symmetry when possible, and give your eyes places to rest, like neutral corners or simple wall area. A cohesive maximalist space feels vibrant, not cluttered. It's full of life, but thoughtfully arranged. And there you have it, a no-closet apartment turned into a maximalist dream space bursting with personality and purpose. Thanks for joining us today on Cozy Space Living. If you found these ideas helpful, be sure to give us a like, subscribe for more weekly tips, and comment below with how you're turning your small space into a statement. We love seeing your transformations and hearing your creative ideas. Until next time, keep living cozy, keep living bold, and we'll see you soon.